What if the person you thought was living a perfect life was secretly writing a goodbye letter in the middle of the night? And what if that letter did not just break a mother's heart, but also shook an entire industry and raised questions that no one dares to answer out loud? Today we are talking about the final letter allegedly written by Chinese actor Menglong, a message to his mother that has left millions in shock and has once again put the spotlight on the hidden cost of fame. Welcome to Updatex 24H. From the outside, Menglong's passing could have been treated as just another breaking headline. A brief moment of shock, followed by a quiet return to normal life. The official explanation was simple and final: an accidental fall from a building on September 11, 2025. But some stories resist being closed with a single sentence. This is one of them. What makes this tragedy so unsettling is not only the loss of a talented actor, but also the way so many questions remain suspended in the air. People from different countries, cultures, and backgrounds looked at the same set of facts and felt an identical discomfort. Something did not quite sit right. There was a sense that the story being told in public was incomplete, that a deeper emotional truth lay hidden beneath the surface. The emergence of his alleged final letter did not just reopen the case in people's minds. It transformed a distant news item into a personal human drama. The tragedy stopped being about a statistic and became about a life. A son, a colleague, a quiet figure who had been smiling on screen while carrying a very different reality off camera. That is why this story refuses to fade away. Every time a new detail reappears in the conversation, a sentence from the letter, a memory of a performance, a comment from a fan, it reinforces the feeling that Yu's journey still has something to teach us. A tragedy that will not stay silent is often a sign that society has not yet listened deeply enough. In that sense, his story has become a quiet but persistent reminder that some losses are also calls for reflection, honesty, and change. The alleged final letter from Yu to his mother is not written like a press statement or a public confession. It does not try to be elegant or grand. Instead, it reads like words typed late at night when a person is tired of pretending to be strong. It is the kind of message one sends only to the person they trust most, when the mask has already fallen and there is no image left to maintain. In this letter, Yu is not positioning himself as a star, a victim, or a hero. He speaks as a son, trying to make sense of a world that feels increasingly unrecognizable. He admits that he once believed hard work and talent would be enough, that honest effort would naturally lead to a fair outcome. But as he describes his experience in the industry, there is a clear sense of disillusionment, of realizing that the rules he grew up believing in do not always apply. The tone of the letter moves between confession and quiet resignation. At times it sounds like a report from someone who has seen too much. At other moments it feels like a child asking, "Why is it like this?" without expecting an answer. His wish to return to a simple life with his mother is not just nostalgia. It is a longing to step away from the noise, the pressure, and the constant performance, and to return to a world where love is not measured in numbers, ratings, or rankings. This is why the letter has touched so many people. It is not only about the entertainment world. It is about the moment when a person realizes they are standing on the edge between who they once hoped to be and who the world is trying to turn them into, and they no longer know which side they truly belong to. One of the most striking themes in Yu's alleged letter is the quiet description of a choice that never feels like a real choice at all. He suggests that within certain systems, people are gently but firmly pushed towards a decision. Either adjust to what is expected, even if it does not feel right, or hold on to one's principles and accept the cost. On paper, this sounds simple. In real life, it can be devastating. To go with the flow might mean agreeing to situations, behaviors, or compromises that one would once have rejected without hesitation. The reward, however, is very real. Steady work, public approval, a stable future, and a comfortable life for oneself and one's family. The price of resisting, by contrast, is far less glamorous. Projects disappear. Calls stop coming. People who once smiled warmly begin to keep their distance. Opportunities that should have been earned by merit seem to slip quietly into other hands. Yu's words suggest that this pressure is not about one dramatic moment, but about many small decisions made over time. Every time a person says yes when they would rather say no, a little part of their inner compass shifts. Slowly, they may come to feel that they no longer recognize themselves. On the other hand, every time someone dares to say no, they might sense doors closing behind them. This is why the choice between comfort and conscience feels almost impossible. It is not a clear moral test set in a classroom. It is a series of subtle crossroads often faced alone, where the consequences are uncertain and the support is limited. Many viewers recognize this pattern in their own workplaces and lives, even outside the entertainment world. Yu's story therefore becomes a reflection of a universal struggle: how to remain true to oneself in environments that reward silence more than honesty. Public images are carefully built. They are shaped by stylists, managers, editors, and algorithms. For many people, you appeared as a composed, gentle presence, a calm figure who moved quietly through the stormy world of fame. Yet the alleged letter reveals a very different inner landscape, one marked by exhaustion, tears, and a growing sense of isolation. He describes long nights spent alone, looking at his own reflection as it becomes thinner, paler, more drained of color. This image is powerful because it feels so intimate. There is no audience, no camera, no rehearsal. It is just one person facing themselves, asking questions that have no easy answer. At those moments, the bright lights of the set are replaced by the harsh light of the bathroom mirror, and the applause of strangers is replaced by a silence that feels almost too loud. What is breaking inside him is not just physical stamina, but the connection between who he is and what he does. When a person feels that their work no longer reflects their values, every new day can feel heavier. When the face the world applauds does not match the heart that beats underneath, the gap between the two becomes a constant source of pain. This is not a story unique to actors. Many people in many professions know the feeling of smiling for others while quietly struggling within. Yu's experience resonates because it strips away the illusion that success automatically protects against sadness or fatigue. It shows that even those who seem to be living the dream can feel as if they are slowly collapsing behind the scenes, unseen and unheard. In revealing this inner breakdown, his story invites us to look more closely at the people around us, to notice the small signs of strain, and to remember that the strongest-looking individuals may be carrying burdens we know nothing about. Thank you for staying with us through this emotional and sensitive story. If this video made you think more deeply about mental health, the pressure of fame, and the value of compassion, please consider supporting our work here at UpToText24H. Bell, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, give this video a like, speech balloon, and share your thoughts respectfully in the comments below. Your support helps us continue to bring thoughtful, human-centered stories to viewers. In America, Korea, Japan, Thailand, Singapore, the Philippines, Australia, France, Canada, Indonesia, Europe, and beyond. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people you love. And we will see you in the next video on UpToText24H.